Ding ding. In the red corner, we have the one, the only, the undefeated Harvey Dykes. How you doing, big fella?
Yes, Mark. Good to see you, mate.
I am so glad you're here.
No, it's been a long time coming.
It has been a long time. I tell you what, you are destroying the British heavyweights, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to get them to fight me, really.
Because you sold out the Brighton Centre, didn't you?
Yeah, I've done about 700 tickets.
700. Let me just explain this to people. If you were selling 40 tickets, you're a big ticket seller nowadays.
Yeah.
700.
700 down the Brighton Centre.
You are the most likeable fighter.
No, I appreciate that.
Everyone loves you. No one ever says anything bad about you. Everyone's, even on the forums, everyone's like, Harvey Dykes, great guy, nice guy.
You know, my dad taught me something in life. Respect everyone and everyone respect you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been very true.
And you've just set up your own boxing gym as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I've just opened Brighton Boxing Academy in Whitehawk. So that's my gym. Mine and my business partner, Sonny Burtonshaw's. We've opened that. Actually opened on Monday nights.
Wow.
Yep.
So Monday night was the debut of opening there?
Monday night was the debut, yeah.
Amazing. So you're going to get some fighters going out there?
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully we've got my brother fighting for us. We've got we're going to have some good kids. There's a good kid called Ben, an up-and-coming heavyweight. He's just joined us 3-0. So I think it could be the gym to be at in Brighton.
I mean, it's definitely going to be the gym to be at in Brighton.
100%.
I am a big supporter of you. Do you know, the first time I met you, I was fighting a guy 20 years younger than me, I think. And I'd strolled in, and you went, hello, mate. I know, how you doing? And we just hit it off straight away. And then you gave me a hug, and I came up to your armpit, and I was like, oh, okay, this guy's a monster.
No, we've always had respect for each other, haven't we, Mark?
Yeah, we have a
Definitely.
good time. Yeah, and also I did win that fight that gave me a draw, but that's a different story.
You won that one. You should have got that one.
I did win that one, I felt. But anyway, it's not about me
He was
winning.
a weight fighter, though. That's what they do.
Yeah, listen, do you know what? I didn't even have a corner team.
No.
But I did fight for my friend, and I do dearly love Paul. You know, I would never box without me, because Paul is a big part of your...
Massive part. He's a good friend of mine, Paul Morgan. Absolutely love the fella. Every bit of advice he gave me. He was the one told me to leave the white collar to go amateur.
Did he really?
Yeah, he was the one.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He's
do you know
lovely
what?
geezer.
I'm actually presenting at his fight show, July 4th. Are you going to be there?
Brilliant. Yeah, I'll be there, and I'll be having a few of my Brighton Boxing Academy boys on there.
Yeah, by far the best fight show to come out of Eastbourne.
100%. He knows boxing.
He does know boxing.
I think he destroys everyone on the white collared scene.
Yeah, well, he destroys everyone. His fighters win, and they're not matched like unevenly. They're going out there, and he's absolutely destroying it.
Yeah, I mean, his boys are.
You must have a lot of confidence to put them up against his guys.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it'd be I know they have to get fit, my boys, if they want to be fighting Paul's boys. But I'll be definitely chucking them few against his boys.
I'd been out drinking quite heavily, and I decided I'd had about half an hour's sleep, and I woke up because I'd broken my curtains when I was drunk, and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I decided to go down to the gym, and I ran into you and your old manager in the gym.
Yeah.
And I was like, listen.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I was like, listen, I'm still drunk. And he went, what? It's like 7 in the morning. I said, look, I'm just going to work out.
I actually remember that really well.
Yeah. I was on the running machine, and I was like sort of wobbling around on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
It was quality.
That's how you get rid of your hangover, guys. Just keep training.
Yeah, you're sweating on you.
I was definitely, I was very sweaty that day. But anyway, let's get on to your first track. What are we going to go for?
We're going to go for U2, Beautiful Day. It reminds me of like the song I live and listen to weirdly on the way to the gym. Put it on and we're...
A very motivational track. Let's roll U2. Today I'm having a beautiful day because of you, Harvey.
Yes, what did you think?
Do you know what? I am not the biggest U2 fan, but that's a great track.
Yes.
You know, and they're a great band. I do like the house music. I like country and house fused into about 10,000 beats per second, and it gives me peace. But my musical choice doesn't matter. It's all about you.
See, I can go from a really low song to a really high. Well, on my run, I can listen to something like, you know, a bit sad, and then all of a sudden I'll just put something on.
So you're
really
skip.
Upbeat. Yeah.
You've skipped next to Mr. Brightside.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Deep dive into this for me.
This is a ring walk. This is my ring walk song, mostly. I'm going to change it for the next one, but this gets the Brighton Centre going.
So I
had this for my debut.
So I'm going to ask you something. Do you feel this is a good luck song?
Yes, definitely. Every fight I've had, I've won with it. But it just gets me upbeat, get me going.
Keeps you upbeat. I mean, it's a great track. So, Mr. Brightside.
Here we go.
Wow. Okay. I'm getting an insight into your head here. Now, I can't work you out here, Harvey. You are the biggest, toughest, and the friendliest. You're an enigma. You're both sides of the coin.
Yeah, 100%.
I tell you what, watching you box, it's spectacular.
Yeah.
Watching you come out, just this fearless, giant human with hands the size of my head. I feel like you could just pick me up and just chuck me the other side of the room.
No, you can have a round, Mark.
I couldn't round with you. I would never argue. And do you know what? I'm not going to argue about your next song choice.
Yeah, this one's for my boy. This reminds me of me and him. He loves this one. So this is Ordinary.
Harvey, I have to ask you this question.
Let's go.
What happened with Dorian? That was controversy.
I beat that guy. The scorecards didn't even add up. They, it was 95-95. You can't even do that scorecard.
You can't do that scorecard.
And they give it a draw. Basically, this is what I was saying to you about your fight. I was going in as the away fighter. They expected this boy to win. It was all his show, home show. Even though I took more fans up there than he had. If you heard it, Mark, you heard the noise for his name when they got cheered. He got a few. I got hundreds cheering me.
You have an army of fans.
Yeah, 100%. We went up there and we ripped the strip. They thought it was going to be him, and then he'd go on to box for like titles. And, I boxed his head off. He won the first and the 10th round. That's the only rounds I gave him. And that was because that was inexperience of myself. Because I was like, right, I don't want to start too quick 'cause in my first 10 rounder. So I started in the second round. But then I fought second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 9. And then, like I said again, inexperience again. I thought, I've won this fight clear. I was, I kind of judged the rounds wrong. I fought 9. I thought it was the end of the fight and it was another round. So I was a bit like, okay, I thought this fight was over. I got another round. And then, all right, I'll just box this round because I've switched off a little bit. But it's inexperience. But even that, I still had it 8-2 to me. They scored it 5-5. I don't know how. That's crazy. Crazy.
Do you know, I've come
and Dorian, we're going to be having a rematch soon, mate.
Well, I've come out and I've looked before. And when you're fighting even numbered, it's horrific, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Because you can lose track. I mean, I fought a lot of MMA, so it's quite easy.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. I just got the rounds wrong. I thought I started the fight thinking, I don't want to blow out, so I'll start a little. I'll lose this round in my head. Not lose it, but it's like Mike. The fight game. I just took my foot off the gas in the first round and didn't get going into the second. I was trying to pace myself too much.
But I think that's an advantage. Every time I see someone come out flying out the first game, in the first round, if they're swinging, I think you're either inexperienced or you're a coward.
But I could have beat that boy first to 10.
What you?
And I will next time.
You're going to hammer him.
Yeah, next time I'm going to hammer him proper. I'm going to get this fight.
You are an agile man as well for your size.
Yeah. Short and stocky.
Yeah, but you move.
But I can move.
You
box,
move like a welterweight.
Yeah, I can speed. I can get in. I can get dirty. I can dig down.
Because you're training up and down the country as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
Big names.
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah, I see you about. Oh, if you're on social media, you know Harvey Dykes.
Yeah.
What was the accolade you won?
I won the same thing as Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, the ABA Elites. I'm the first boxer in the 2000th century from Brighton to win that.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, you're flagging. Everyone in Brighton gets behind you.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, we see this because you thought Eubanks was on the card as well. I mean, the Eubank name is synonymous with boxing globally.
He's a really nice guy, Harlem.
Yeah, Harlem is cool.
Harlem's a cool guy.
Yeah, a big shout out to Freedom. That's my pal.
Yeah, Freedom's my good pal as well. Freedom done my ring walk with me.
Did he really? He's a great guy.
We used to spar in the car park.
Did you? Yeah, of course he had one. Yeah. Knocking people down the car.
Queen's Park, you name it, we were sparring.
One day I can't talk too much about Freedom because it's about you, but I will say this: Freedom is a genuine person.
Yeah, he's your friend. He's your friend. You know what I mean?
100%. All the Eubanks, they're a great family.
Yeah,
great
definitely.
family. You know, the thing about Brighton is as well, when you think about boxing, the Eubank name is synonymous with Brighton. And when I think about you, I think you're starting to give it a shift because you are on your own right now flying the flag for Brighton, which is a beautiful thing to see.
Yeah. Well, do you know what I think as well, Mark? I think they're all from Hove, not Harlem.
Actually,
Harlem, not Freedom and Harlem. They're from where I'm from, but I'm the outsider. Do you know what I mean? Not with like but I come from the council estate, so
You come from the manor.
yeah, the manor, the manor. So I think everyone likes that because no one really from my area seems to do things like, what I'm trying to do.
Do you know what I really like about
We
you?
don't get the opportunities.
Do you know what I really like about you? I mean, we've been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
What I love is seeing you're so honest about the struggle. Because a lot of these fighters, they're living off very small sponsorships.
Oh, same.
They're training, they're desperate to get to the next fight, and there's a carrot dangling in front of you that one day you're going to get that big pay packet. I mean, I lived off sponsorships for about a year, and it was one of the hardest years of my life.
Absolutely.
And the reason I trained so much was because I had no other money to do anything. So I just thought if I just knuckle down and get to that next fight.
I think we spoke as well about the depression that comes with that.
Oh, I mean,
we have before, haven't we? We had that serious chat, and I was saying, I've got nothing, literally, and it mucks your head up. You know that. Like, I've now opened my own rubbish company, Quick Tip Rubbish Solutions. So anyone needs me in Brighton, I'll do your rubbish. But before that, I had nothing.
Do you know what I think is really hard for fighters? People only see you when you're on that absolute high.
Yeah, 100%.
And what they don't see is the family problems, the financial worries. And when you're fighting, it was Paul Morgan that said this to me, you never give up.
No.
Never, ever give up because you don't know the other man's breaking point. He actually said it like this, Mark, you don't know the other man's breaking point.
Yes, big up, Paul.
But with it, you don't. And you don't know your own breaking point.
No.
And it's just blind faith that you're going to get through the fight, the food, all of it. Very difficult time.
Such a struggle. It is such a struggle. Still now, I find my boxing a lot better now because of going to work and stuff. I work. This is what I do. This is my day. I get up at 6 a.m. I go running for 6:30. I go to work for 8 o'clock. I work. If I'm going to London, I finish work at 12. I get in the car by 12:30. Go to London, train by 2. Get back by 6, 7. Go to bed.
And then back up and do it all over
back up again.
So something that's going to perk us up. What's your next track?
This song's actually about my nan, bless her. This is my nan's song. Better Together, this is.
Beautiful. Better Together. Nan, this is for you.
Yep, 100%.
Now, the question on everyone's lips. The moment you step foot into the gym, lace your gloves up, look across at that trembling opponent. What's the first track that you drop on your playlist?
But this is since the amateur days. My old coach, Terry King, as soon as we stepped into the gym at Whitehall KBC, he would put Rocky on, Eye of the Tiger.
Bam,
Old classic.
bam, 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 bam.
Yep. And that was the song. And then it played the Rocky playlist. Heart on Fire. But we're going to go for Eye of the Tiger today.
Lovely.
Let's get it on.
Well, now I'm pumped up enough. I feel like I'm going to try and punch you up in the car park. Yeah, I mean, I clearly will not be trying to do that because, Harvey, you are one big scary guy. But what is the next track?
This one, when I go running, this is the song. When I'm going up to the hills or the Palace Pier steps, this is the one I put on. This is Heart on Fire by Rocky.
This is that
now I'm
Rocky
on the Rocky
moment.
thing. Yeah. This is my Rocky song. This is my favourite one.
Harvey, you're sending my heart on fire. Now I know your heart's on fire. Who's your heart on fire for, Harvey?
Yeah, my girlfriend Coral Gibson. The next song is for her. Well, it's the kind of song me, her and the kids listen to. It's Carry You Home.
Do you know what I always think about this?
Yeah.
Before I was fighting, I was with a girl and we had a kid together, and she did pretty much most of my life because I was so focused on winning these fights that I would do anything to be in that gym. I mean, we were stretched for money, and in some ways it brought us closer together. I mean, we'd fight a lot about not having any money.
100%.
But when we did get that bit of money, we'd share it and we'd look after each other. And there was a side to it that, it was a beautiful thing.
No, definitely she supported me massively. Like you said, they kind of live our lives.
Yeah, of course.
And they do everything for us. She does all my admin with the boxing. Yes, no, I really appreciate her. It's so true, like you said. They literally live our lives.
They do. I mean, they help with every single aspect. Do you know, I used to wake up in the night and I used to crave cheesecake. Yeah, see, I know. And because I'd be starving myself, I would creep out and I'd get into the car and we had a 206, if you remember them. And it was, I think it was a W plate, and it had 2 hubcaps and everyone thought I was on TV, I was fighting regularly, but everyone thought I was loaded. But we were stretched. We were just about making the bills, and I used to drive up and I'd take the bank card and I'd go and buy myself a triple chocolate cheesecake from Tesco's on Dyke Road, and I'd sit in the car and eat the whole thing, and then come back. And she'd go mad. She thought I was like trying to graft ring girls.
Yeah,
what I was
I get that all
doing,
the time. They're paranoid, aren't they?
Yeah, but what I'd actually be doing was eating cheesecake, and then she'd look on the bank and realise that I'd just been eating cheesecake.
Quality.
Yeah. But okay, this is for her.
Yeah, this is for you, Coral.
Harvey, thank you so much for breaking your incredible training regime.
Anytime for you, Mark. We go back a long way. I appreciate you guys having me on, you and the whole studio.
Well, do you know what? Dave, the producer of this show, he was so excited for you to be here.
Yes.
But he didn't want to get punched in the face, so he had to hide behind...
Dave's a big boxing fan.
Listen, we're all big fans of you. Harvey, thank you so much.
Mark, you're my brother. I appreciate you, bro.
Yes, and if you want to see Harvey fight, he'll be fighting next at...
May 16th in Denmark. There'll be a live link, so follow me on Instagram at Harvey Dykes Official, and then we can watch the fight on there.
Or you can nip over there and grab yourself some Lego as well.
Let's go.
This has been Harvey Dykes and not punching my lights out.
I appreciate you, bro.